Kiladan hadu sau phongot ki Samla Pule ki ba wan hakmat haka examine secondary school living certificate na ridom Khasi Jaintia ki bala syapun ko Burom menta kasingi hau menteri rangba kajalla kontrat ki sangma kini ki Samla Pule ki la yoru e kajing pershan pisa ka bala ai lengba ka scheme chief minister special grant Menteri rangba habakran hakani kasingi ula ong ba kani kare ka senjam ka baningkong ba kile banang ni syakmat kin beteng ban le no man la usnam ban ai man se me ki Samla ki bala le bha ha ki jing puli jongki
Rajupta Roy from Sslc Higher Secondary School, Shillong. Pynkup from St. Anthony's High Secondary School, Shillong. Nathaniel Mantri Ralu from Sslc High Secondary School, Shillong. Wanda Rihun Linkoy from Anderson High Secondary School, Nongstoin. Jelita Pator from South Indon High Secondary School, Mukayau. Noshid Islam Chaudhry from All Saints Diocesan High Secondary School, Shillong. Ishan Bhatt from St. Anthony's High Secondary School, Shillong. Aditya Thapar from Khuborjylla High Secondary School, Shillong. And Kevin B. Pale from St. Anthony's High Secondary School, Shillong. Again, 10 more students, please come here. Abila Nongse, Sharat Chitri, Binit Rai, Lasara Pinmyang Nongri, Weimea Nongdru Lakia, Ronet Biswa, Dodava Elena S. Nongrum, Trisha Shi Das, Yakmenika Chulet. Abriana Nongse from Christian Academy, Sharat Chitri from Khuborjylla High School, Shillong. Binit Rai from St. Nanak High Secondary School, Shillong. Lasara Pinmyang Nongri from St. Michael High Secondary School, Shillong. Weimea Nongdru Lakia from North Liberty High Secondary School, Jowai. Ronet Biswa from St. Anthony's School, Shillong. Dodawal Elena S. Nongrum from Sinap High School, Shillong. Trishakshi Das from St. Mary's School, Shillong. And Yakuben Mika Shulet from Shangpung Presbyterian High Secondary School, Shillong. Again, these 10 students, please come forward. Vivek Sharma, Vinaya Karshan, Shriyans Joshi Adhikari, Abba N. Sangma, S. Shedinak Murbo.
Okay, which camera again? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody do this. Okay, yes. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Okay, thank you.
For Garo Hills, we're doing it on 18th. I would have loved to do it both together, but it is logically very challenging for the students to come all the way here. So we are having the program for Garo Hills for the western region on the 18th of this month, just about 4-5 days from now. So we'll be having the program there. And to answer your question short, yes, we do wish to continue this and make this an annual event. As I said, it's a small but a meaningful way to motivate and give our sense of passion. It has got plus and it's got minus. There is no move or there is no step that is always 100%, will get all the correct appreciation. So yes, there will be critics in every sense, and I take the critics also in a positive sense. But my primary question, which I always ask myself when the results were 50%, was that at class 10 is just when the life of a child or the dreams of the child starts to take shape. And when a child then fails in class 10, their dreams are already over before they can even start. And I feel that leads to a huge level of depression. At the same time, the confidence level goes down, and there are many challenges in the future. Class 10 is not the end, or not the point where it's like an engineering or a medical or a civil service exam. This is a basic exam where we feel that the child should be given the support, should be given the encouragement to pass and clear, so that they are able to move forward in their life. So it's a choice we had to make. I made the choice to ensure that we give that opportunity to these children, and it is unfair to snatch it away from them at this young age and really lead them into a point where they cannot even clear class 10. So therefore that decision was made. Yes, we discussed about the plus and minus for it, but I strongly felt that there was much more positive in it than negativity. And I hope that in the years to come, we will slowly look at all aspects of education and improve the overall quality, improve the overall understanding, and ensure that students are able to also grasp the concepts. So things take time. Education is a very sticky subject in the sense that processes take time to change. But I hope that this change that we've started in this way will have that positive impact and momentum, and we hope that we'll be able to, as I said, ultimately reach our goal to ensure that we have a very robust education system overall. So, we feel very happy and we feel very satisfied to see that today we are seeing 86% pass, where there was a time when we used to have just 50% pass. Of course, we desire to see more, and we are giving an option where the students who did not make it in the first try will get a second option. So I hope that the pass percentage will go up. But this is just one of the steps that we are seeing for the reformation of the education system as a whole. Just a few months back, we've taken a decision to reform the ad hoc and the SSA teachers also, and that has taken impact now. And on the 1st of May, the ad hoc and the SSA teachers will be receiving their first pay structure, the revised pay structure that is there. It will be a great moment for the education system, and I hope that that will lead to further improvement of the education system. These are all challenges. We can't resolve everything in one go. We have to see that we work on the system, and it will always be there, that there will be different issues that will come up. And civil service clearance at the central and the UPSC level is definitely one area which we are very concerned about, and we would like to see more students pass. So this year itself, in fact, I'm starting a program where I'm going to be supporting financially the students who have cleared the prelims. Will be giving financial support to them from the government side. At the same time, where there are different districts and different organizations to which we are giving coaching and training and financial support. And we had started a program online many years back, which of course had to be stopped because of the COVID, the pandemic that struck us. But we are slowly structuring it. I hope that we'll be able to see more impact. Just recently in Garo Hills also we had, the religious organizations also have started to start this training process, and government is helping them also. So on and so forth. I think society as a whole and people and the state as a whole has to work unitedly to make this.